The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. The only way to make friends is to show yourself friendly. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there and worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the lack of sleep. Flaming enthusiasm, backed up by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are 2 of the surest stepping stones to success. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us, power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. One of the most tragic things I know about human nature is that all of us tend to put off living. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are blooming outside our windows today. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. If you are not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. The person who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure thing boat never gets far from shore. Remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have. It depends solely on what you think. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is getting what you want without killing yourself to get it. When we have a job to do, let's dive into it and get it done. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness, and there is one sure way to find it. That is by controlling your thoughts. Happiness doesn't depend on outward conditions. It depends on inner conditions. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. Much of the best work of the world has been done against seeming impossibilities. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. Your purpose is to make your audience see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt. Relevant detail, couched in concrete, colorful language, is the best way to recreate the incident as it happened and to picture it for the audience. The expression one wears on one's face is far more important than the clothes one wears on one's back. Knowledge isn't power until it is applied. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. The only preparation for tomorrow is the right use of today. Today is life, the only life you are sure of. Make the most of today. Get interested in something. Shake yourself awake. Develop a hobby. Let the winds of enthusiasm sweep through you. Live today with gusto. When we hate our enemies, we are giving them power over us. Power over our sleep, our appetites, our blood pressure, our health, and our happiness. Fear not those who argue, but those who dodge. Take a chance. All life is a chance. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The ideas I stand for are not mine. I borrowed them from Socrates. I swiped them from Chesterfield. I stole them from Jesus. And I put them in a book. If you don't like their rules, whose would you use? Names are the sweetest and most important sound in any language. The royal road to a person's heart is to talk about the things he or she treasures most. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It's what you think about.